Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do a quick update for the Animal Farm. As you guys know, the brand new UI launched yesterday. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at it here. We're going to see the landing page as well, as you can see here. I really am digging the intro videos. Does a lot of the heavy lifting for us, where a lot of times we'll do these update videos as content creators, and I've started to do overviews. And started to do overview videos for different parts of the ecosystem. But here you have Forex doing a short little interview, a short little intro. It's not a full blown overview, but it's a cool little intro that'll lead people to checking out the rest of the site, I think, right? So we'll take a quick look at that. Of course, it goes without saying that I'm not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you're going to get involved with the Animal Farm or Drip or anything that I talk about, do your own research, do your own due diligence, and only put in risk capital, guys. Okay. Also, follow me on Telegram. I'll leave a link for that down below. If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So, that being said, here is the brand new landing page here before you go to the actual DApp. You can see there's two videos here. There's the onboarding. We'll take a quick look at that. I'm not going to play these whole videos, but I'll play a little bit of it. Then here you have a little bit of an intro. It's voiced over by Forex himself. And yeah, let's take a quick look at it here.
We are very, very excited to finally get to bring on the famed Forex Shark today, the developer behind the fastest growing DeFi platform of 2021. Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm glad to be here, and I'm happy to answer any questions you have.
Okay, well, first off, Forex, your previous project, the Drip Network, has literally changed so many lives forever. What is this new project that you have for us?
Over the past couple years, one thing has become extremely apparent to our team, and that is the lack of quality, trustless, and decentralized lending models. Liquidity is important in all markets, but there's an exceptional demand right now for liquidity providers in decentralized markets. Our platform takes advantage of this demand by allowing our user base to trustlessly and effortlessly provide liquidity to decentralized liquidity pools and lend capital to decentralized exchanges as a way to earn passive cash flow and generate yield.
Got it.
So you can see it's a nice little intro video where he's kind of giving people a little flavor. Let's fast forward a little bit. I don't want to play the whole. It's a 12-minute video, as you can see, but I'll play little parts of it.
Without ever needing to sell our native tokens. On top of this, we have something called a decentralized supply control algorithm, which looks at demand for our underlying assets and regulates our emission rate based on this underlying demand. Other platforms blindly mint and blindly inflate the supply of their native assets, which leads to poor price performance. Animal Farm realizes that demand comes in cycles, and the best way to deal with a low demand cycle is by restricting the supply to allow for peak price performance. Animal Farm's decentralized supply control algorithm does this automatically without relying on some centralized figure to adjust the supply themselves. On top of this, Animal Farm gives its users a say in all key future decision making through its governance model voting system. This allows.
All right, awesome stuff. So you can see here, you don't really have to do an overview anymore. Forex does it himself, which is great.
Token is launched.
Yes, the governance token is live now, and we decided to release it early so investors could buy and accumulate their share ownership before the platform goes live, so when it does go live, they will get their share of all the fees and taxes.
So yeah, it's a 12-minute interview style presentation. So it's pretty cool. It's interactive, and people that are coming on board here or coming here for the first time, and don't really understand farming or how the different parts of the animal farm work. Forex does a good job on doing an overview. Now, just as important as that, or even more important, I think, is this onboarding right here. So let's take a quick look at this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Animal Farm. In today's video, we're going to show you guys how to download MetaMask, onboard to the Binance Smart Chain, purchase your crypto from a centralized exchange, and purchase the PIGS token, the AFP token, to be able to participate in the greatest community-driven yield farm that there is in crypto. Welcome to the Animal. Android, your iOS operating system, so you definitely want to install MetaMask. I'm installing it to Brave as an extension. So we're going to add the extension here. So now it's going to say, welcome to MetaMask, get started. We're going to click get started. That backup seed phrase is be able to operate on.
So you can see it's basically taking a brand new person who's never really done anything like this before and walking them through the onboarding process of not only installing MetaMask right on their browser, but also how to get on Binance Smart Chain. Because it's one thing to install MetaMask, it's a whole other thing to get onto the Binance Smart Chain network, make sure you have funds, and then actually get into the different platforms inside of the Drip Network ecosystem.
On that chain. So I want you to click that top right icon, go to the settings tab, and then you're going to see networks on the side. So now as you click networks, you're going to press the add network tab, and you're going to insert function on the Binance Smart Chain. We need to purchase BNB token. BNB token is the gas token of the Binance. PIGS token, AFP token on PancakeSwap. So guys, congratulations, you're on the Binance Smart Chain. Now, I need you to go to PancakeSwap, dog token, or another token in the ecosystem you want to import.
So you can see this little tutorial video, this 10-minute tutorial video. Again, it does a lot of the heavy lifting for you. This right here, I mean, they should have this for Drip as well. I mean, that would be pretty cool. I know a lot of different YouTubers have created their own version of this, right? So have I. But this, being on the UI would be pretty cool. So we send everybody to the UI, and they have an onboarding tutorial video. We won't get a bunch of questions from new people. How do I install MetaMask? How do I get on BSC? This will increase the membership base, I think. But it's cool that we have it here on the Animal Farm. Now let's go ahead and take a quick look at the actual DApp. You can see here the new UI, 31.4 million in TVL and BUSD already. Here you'll be able to track the different pools once they go live. Obviously, it's not live yet, October 18th. The pools, the farms. Here you have a little breakdown on the products. It talks about dynamic supply control. It talks about the full governance model, and also talks about decentralized lending. Here you have a little breakdown of the other parts of the ecosystem. You have the Pigpen right here. Pigpen is the Animal Farm's governance staking pool, which allows AFP holders to secure a shared ownership of the actual platform. Pigpen is designed to pay stakers the highest BUSD dividends in the world. It pays stakers a BUSD dividend generated from 1/3 of all the taxes paid on AFD transactions, 75% of all platform deposit and withdrawal fees, and 30% of yield generated through our collateral rehypothecation lending model. So it shows you, where the breakdown comes from. Okay, so again, if you're invested in the Pigpen, you go here, you can click on go to Pigpen. I think I have to connect my wallet. Yeah, so you can see right here. Okay, right now there's almost 40 million, not 40 million, $40,000 in BUSD rewards. In the total value locked, there's almost 32.5 million in a TVL inside of the Pigpen. So pretty cool. Let's go back to where we were. Okay, scroll down. Here we have the Dog Pound. The Dog Pound is Animal Farm's loyalty program, which allows investors to reduce a transaction tax by at least 0.75 to 1% a day on their AFD while earning a high yield BNB dividends. You're going to earn BNB dividends from the dog pound. Pretty cool. AFD has a variable tax rate, variable tax, which acts as an innovative form of vesting that doesn't lock up the user's assets, but instead creates an incentive structure which transfers value from user transacting AFD with a low loyalty score to users who are in the dog pound. 2/3 of all taxes applied to AFD transactions are swapped for BNB and paid out to dog pound stakers. Auto compounding dog pound allows stakers to reduce their AFD tax at the fastest possible rate while compounding their yield. So those of you guys that are into like auto compounding, that sort of thing, this is where you're going to be able to take your AFD tokens and put them to work for you. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And then obviously we have the piggy bank, which you guys already know about. And then if you hit these three lines right here, you can just scroll down, just like the old UI. This was like on the sidebar. Here you have the drip liberation. You can add liquidity. There's a swap. Then if you scroll down, you have the drip garden, which right now there's 514,299 LP tokens locked. So that number is continuing to rise, guys. And again, I believe people are going into the garden so they can stack up those drip BUSD LP tokens so they can put them in the farm once we go live, which isn't a bad play. Okay, so you can see here, you can scroll down and read a little bit about the drip garden. It's a high yield game powered by the BSC network. We developed the game to fill a major demand for a high yield game, which is fair and sustainable for players. You buy into the drip garden with drip BUSD LP tokens. And again, you can go into the how to start gardening and FAQ sections down below. I've done plenty of videos on how to get started. It's super duper easy. You can actually take BUSD, go to the liberation tab right on the side, or now it's over here. Put your BUSD, and then half of your BUSD goes to buy drip, and you actually create the token super duper easy. Then you take those LP tokens and you can actually put it into the garden right here. It'll show up right in your wallet right here, right? And then you would go ahead and put how much you want to put in. You click enter and you're good to go. Right now I have $687 worth of LP tokens here. I'm going to go ahead and plant the seed, which essentially is compounding, right? When you're compounding and the number of LP tokens in the total is growing, right? The total TVL is growing. That's how you get your up to 3% per day. All right. So again, Drip Garden works the same as before. Nothing's different. It's just a different UI. Here you have the how to start gardening link right here, or tab, or whatever you want to call it. You click this. There's some FAQs. We've covered that before. Matter of fact, you can go into my channel and look for a Drip Garden overview. I've done several of those where I do a PowerPoint style overview. There you go. Plant seed successful. And we're good. So the garden continues to grow. It's doing its thing. And yeah, the UI looks, it looks as expected, just like Forex said it would. So this is another thing that's crossed off with that roadmap, right? And next coming up is the actual launch of the farm, October 18th. Get ready for that. It's gonna be here before you know it, okay? And then soon after that, we're gonna go right into the new Drip UI. We're going to go into the new game that's going to be built on top of the pig pen. And then we're going to start promoting Scratchy. There's going to be a big marketing campaign for Scratchy. So lots of stuff happening in this last quarter of 2022, moving into 2023. And yeah, you can take advantage of all these awesome parts of the ecosystem. Again, for me, I've said it before, I'll say it again. The way you take advantage of this is building you a position inside of the faucet. If you have a nice size faucet and you have passive daily income coming in through the drip faucet, it's easy to get into these different things. So get you a position in the drip faucet first and foremost, build that up till you're happy with your passive daily income. And then you start venturing off into other parts of the ecosystem. It's really, really simple. So yeah, awesome stuff all around. I like the new look. I like that the videos are really cool. The interview / presentation video is awesome. And then obviously the onboarding. So people, brand new people can actually come on board and get involved pretty quick. That's also a major plus. So yeah, all in all, super stoked about this. Very, very bullish on this ecosystem. Obviously, I'm very bullish on Drip. I'm a big investor in the Drip faucet. So yeah, we're ready. We're ready to go into 2023 with this ecosystem, guys. So if you want to check this out, I will leave links down below. want to use my new buddy address, I'll leave that down below as well. Of course, as always, DYOR, do your own research and only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. All right, guys, follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.